What's up YouTube, Mellow It's Tuesday again, so it's time to cover the stream reveals. We're going to do it a bit differently this week because they have announced a few certain things that I do want to address first. First one is they've announced they're doing 2 more reveal streams on Wednesday and... Well, they haven't announced the specific days, but it's likely going to be Wednesday again like they did with Lauren Arrow. And Friday is going to be the guest because that's where they normally do the 1-card reveals. But we're expecting Ride Line from Wednesday or the Kyrie support. Friday would more likely be the other, so they get them. And then obviously following Tuesday, they have announced they are looking at Dragon Girl's Clarissa. So we're going to get Kyrie or the human one, the Gemstones, either Wednesday or Friday. But because of that, I need to split the videos up a bit more to obviously counteract it. So obviously today's going to cover the past 2 days card of the day reveals, plus the stream reveal, plus they did one of the monthly Bushiroad reveals. So I'm going to be doing that all in one video. Then we'll do another video tomorrow with those card of the days, along with whatever they announce on that stream. And then Friday we're going to have the final card of the days for the Thursday Friday, along with whatever they reveal in that last video. It kind of works out nicely because the card of the day reveals for Monday, Tuesday were actually the Felty Rosa support. So they did a nice bit of teasing us with what they did and then giving us the stream reveal showing this is what Felty Rosa herself actually does. We now have the full support of the 2 triple rares, 2 double rares for Felty Rosa, along with a nice bit of commons and rares. There will obviously be more rares and commons to bulk it out, but for now, what we've got is a nice huge chunk that we can actually build that can test. I have been testing already earlier today. It is okay, it is very piece reliant, but I'm hoping there's going to be more cards that help fix that, and you'll see why that it does become piece reliant when we get to Felty Rosa. So we're going to start off at the beginning of the ride line with admired elder sister Felty Rosa. Basic grade 0 skill of when issue is rode upon, if you went second, draw a card. They're not going to change. Art's really nice. Then we're going to get to the points of people are fighting over which art's best. First one up is the grade 1, Beautiful Day Off Felty Rosa. Her skill is when each unit is rode upon. Cost, Soul Blast 1. Choose up to 1 ghost race in your drop zone and put it into your hand. And continuous Vanguard Rearguard circle during your turn. If you have a ghost on your Rearguard circle, this unit gets power plus 2000. So 10k attacker on Vanguard or Rearguard, 10k booster as well. Really nice. And obviously the Soul Blast 1, add the ghost back, does help you turn your what would have been a discard for the ride deck into a Soul Blast 1 to get the ride deck, just like how you do with the Celestial skill. And it's really nice. Solid card. I don't think it's going to be in the actual main deck, just the one-off in ride deck like the rest of the lines, but we'll have to wait and see. She isn't a ghost, she's a vampire, so she doesn't get the same support. Then obviously you've got the next card, which is grade 2 of the Felty Rosa line, Talent of Enjoyment Felty Rosa. Her skill is, when this unit is rode upon, cost, reveal a ghost normal unit from your hand, put it to the top of your deck, and choose a ghost from your drop zone and put it into your hand. And then second skill is, during your turn, if you have 3 or more ghosts on your rearguard circle, this unit gets power plus 5000. So this one's really nice again, because obviously you're returning a normal unit from hand to top of your deck, and then grabbing any ghost back. They did reveal as they were showing on the stream, there was a ghost-looking crit trigger, so we should be getting some ghost triggers, which is really nice. Obviously, no confirmation on that yet. Take it with a pinch of salt. But if they do that, then putting a card back on top of the deck to get a 15k shield back is really nice. But they're putting the ghost unit on top of the deck does make more sense once we actually get into Felty Rosa herself. And the 3 or more ghost rear guards, easy to fulfill. But yeah, again, she's not a ghost, so I don't see her keeping the skill out of it. Being in the main deck, that is. Just going to be the one in the ride deck. Yes, you can get a nice 15k Vanguard for one turn. But outside of that, it's not going to be main deck, unfortunately. And we get to the boss unit now. Rondo of Eventide Moon Felty Rosa. Her skill is, when you drive check reveals a ghost normal unit, so non-triggers, you may call that unit to an open front row rearguard circle. Then if you called a unit, you can count blast 1. And this card gets drive plus 1 till end of turn. And it's not once per turn, so you can stack it. So if you keep calling to front row rear guards, you can keep getting drive checks. And even if it's on the last check, you will still gain extra drive checks. That's just what they add on into the little blurb at the end of it. Now, this is really good because obviously this then means you're providing multi-attacks for the deck. Really nice card. Extra drives to compensate for the fact of you're calling straight. You're not actually adding the card directly to hand. It's going straight to field. But then people are going to start questioning, well, it needs open front row rear guards. How do we get around this? This is where the ghosts now come in. We are going to start going to the support, and we're going to start off with their triple rare support. Caprico of Circulating Star Ingrid. Got 2 skills again. First one is, when this unit is placed on rear guard circle, other than from the hand, countercharge 1, choose one of your other rear guards in the same column as this unit, and stand it. So obviously, she can come to the open rear guard circle if you get her off the top checks. Stand the unit behind it so it can boost again. Really nice card. And obviously, countercharge to refund the cost you paid for the counter blast with extra drive check. And then you've got, when this unit attacks, this gets power plus 5,000. Not optional. It's a mandatory 5,000 to the end of battle. But at the end of the battle, you put this unit to the bottom of your deck. Mandatory as well. So you see a little bit of Spike Brothers here. They attack, they gain power, they go back to deck. This is really good for the fact that it opens up empty rearguard circles for the Felty Rosa skill. Really nice card. Really looking forward to see how it goes further. Then, obviously, on the note of said returning to bottom of decks, we also got a grade 2 that does it. This is the double rare. Serenade for you, Eleanor. Eleanor's skill is when it attacks, you can Soul Blast 2. End of battle, this unit gets power 15,000. And at the end of the battle, put this unit on top of your deck. Same again of attack, gain power, go back to deck. The Soul Blast 2 is optional, but the end of the battle skill is mandatory if you did the Soul Blast 2 skill. So 25k attack on her own, boosted, she's 33, Persona Ride 43, really nice numbers. And obviously putting herself back on top of the deck means she's guaranteed to then be recalled back out again with Felty Rosa. Then the other double rare, because I'm going to do it in order. The other double rare for the deck is Holding Hands Ernesta. She's the other double rare. Her skill is Auto Back Row Rearguard Circle. When your other ghost is placed on Rearguard Circle during your battle phase, stand this unit. So for those that play G Nightmare Dolls or the Premium Dolls, they know Nightmare Doll Leslie. And obviously when Alice went into Soul, this card stood again. So you've got a constant booster. This plays to that sort of style. Obviously, it's not going to happen multiple times for the fact of it is locked to battle phase, stand it, and you don't you get one restand out of it. You could maybe tweak in this into a Kyrie deck, because obviously you can play a couple of extra ghosts, call a ghost off of their one that bounces when you attack, so you can have fun with this and get 6 attacks that are full power. Might test it a little bit, have a bit of fun. See how we go with it. Then next, we're going back to the grade 2 support again. We have got Night Guard Marlene. Her skill is Rearguard Circle or Guardian Circle. If you have 3 or more ghosts on the Rearguard Circle, includes herself this does, this unit gets power plus 2,000, but shield plus 5,000. So we've got our 10k in Scepter. It is Felty Rosa locked pretty much because she's the only one that's going to spam ghosts. 12k attacker is meh in my eyes. It's not going to be that amazing. But 12 is really nice to play around with. See how it goes. It does tie in with the next card we're going to discuss, which is a 6k grade 1. Full of Sweets and Angelma. Her skill is Auto Back Row Rearguard Circle. Once a turn, when the other unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, during your battle phase, you can Soul Blast 2 and draw a card. This honestly won't see much play because obviously you need to save your soul for Eleanor, but it does scale nicely. If we get in the late down the line, we get more soul charge for the deck. It could be a really fun card to play around with. Then next card we've got coming up is another grade 2, Longing for Closure Heilwig. This honestly is, in my opinion, one of the best cards for the deck. Also, during your battle phase, when this card is placed, you can put this card in your soul, draw a card. Obviously, this allows you to carry on going your Felty Rosa chains. Because obviously, it's going into soul whilst you're still doing your drive checks. And then you're at that point also doing your checks for... You get your Counter Blast, put this in Soul, draw a card, you've got the empty rearguard circle to call again for it with Feltyroza. This one could also be teched into Kairi as well. Because obviously Kairi calls in the battle phase. You can put it into Soul, draw a card, then use Chia's skill to then go off with the Soul Blasting, checking top card again, calling into rearguard. You can get a nice little ghost engine in it, so it's going to be lots of fun to play with. Then the final card we've got for the Feltyroza support currently is Selfish Young Girl Helmina. Her skill is also, when this card's placed on rearguard circle, if another ghost on rearguard circle, choose one of your rearguards, it gets power plus 5,000 till end of turn. So, on play skill, lets you help scale your columns a bit better. You can give it to the restander as well, so obviously you're getting 2 attacks of those boosts out of it, which is really nice. Not sure if she's going to carry on seeing play, because from my testing I found I didn't have the space for her. But we'll have to wait and see what comes with the rest of the support. And then that's it for the Feltyroza support. But I am going to quickly cover the one Celestial card we got, which is their triple rare, Downpouring Singer Elkill. She's got 2 skills, Auto Rearguard Circle. When a card's placed on your Vanguard Circle, you combine this card and draw a card. On its own, not that amazing. But then when you get to the second skill, when this card is bound, for the rest of till the end of your opponent's next turn, all of your Blackwing and Whitewing skills are active. So you get both skills at the same time. This really is works nicely with Celestial, because obviously on the Persona Ride turn, you're getting 15k, your opponent's getting minus 5k. Lots of pressure. The key bit to note is obviously Celestial is starting the main phase, so you can bind this straight away and then fix it instantly with Celestial to then place it down again, Persona Ride again next turn, and then loop it. So you can make a little mini loop, so you do need consistency behind it, which is where the Persona Ride Search comes in. But yet again, I need more testing with the deck, because I've been trying this one out as well, and I'm still getting used to the combos, is the honest response. So it's fun, but it does take a big brain to actually think the playthrough. It's going to be a lot of fun. But that is it for the reveals today. Please do, if you'd like what we've been discussing, please do like and subscribe. It very much does help the channel. Leave a comment below what you think about the Celestial card, what you think about the Feltyroza support, and what you think about teching some of the Feltyroza stuff into Kairi, because it does look quite potential nice. But that's it for this one. I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.